With the Federal Health Department, the taxes are on, they take our taxes, they have the most generous salaries, they even get to fly their own private jets. True. And I think at this point, Eric, if you don't mind, I think we like to have a look at basically the best characterization of an Australian health minister over the last 20 years. There she is. Susan Ley. This was our health minister up until being sacked just recently. Funny story, that one. I wrote to Susan numerous times saying, hey, Susan, what about victims of Australia's worst medical disaster? Susan did reply. She said, oh, look, I'm sorry for what happened, but I can't put it in writing, and I can't deliver what the Senate asked me to because no answer. So I wrote back, why can't you? I want to know why. Where are your morals, madam? That made the papers. Do you know the incredible story on that? Days later, we found out about her morals and where they were. They were at 38,000 feet. That's her there. She was keeping up her pilot's license, using our taxes to fund her champagne jet-setting lifestyle. She even flew it to champagne parties. Did you know that? Little wonder we didn't get any help as tainted blood victims, because that is the caliber. That accountant with no qualifications, no experience, and no compassion for Australians receiving proper health care. So, over the last 20 years, I think, right, one health minister goes, and maybe I've had a hand in sacking a couple, at state level anyway. So I always hold out hope when a new broom comes in. I'm not a man to judge somebody before they've started. And in came a former captain of Australia's debating team and a lawyer. Not a doctor, not a nurse, a lawyer. So I wrote to Greg Hunt, Health Minister, will you help us? Will you help victims of Australia's worst medical disaster? Will you, sir? Guess what? Turns out Greg Hunt, over 20 years, and I've seen many come and go, turns out this fella is the worst of the lot. Would you like to know? That's saying something. Would you like to know why he is? Because he's doing something no other health minister ever did. He's bringing out the lawyer in him, or bringing out the war criminal that doesn't want to sign off on what he's done. No reply. So now we have no reply. And I've been asking him, Greg, we know 15 years ago that Bill and I worked out that your department took millions of dollars of taxpayers' money to have a look back and try and find people who were infected with deadly viruses from your blood. You could have just said to everybody responsibly, as they've done in Scotland, I think, where you say, listen, no panic, talk to your GP, but anyone transfused in the years before 1990, or any haemophiliac child, or anyone that used the blood product before 1990, go along and see your general practitioner, have a test, talk to them, and you'll find out. But no. Instead of doing that, they took millions of dollars to create this incredible computer program, and it found no one. No one. No one was told. So I wrote to Greg Hunt, and I said, Greg, what's happening? You apparently reformed this tracing system to go and find people that your department infected with AIDS and hepatitis C. What's happening with it? How many more millions have you taken for us? Why are we paying twice? Guess what? Did I get a reply? No. So really what we've got here, and I'll wrap this up and I'll hand it back over to Mark or Bill, whoever would like to speak, or even if you've got a question. We go like this. Australia, why do we have health ministers? Why do we have them? Honestly. I mean, if you can't have a health minister respond in the way that they're doing in England, you've got a Prime Minister, Cameron. He's going into Parliament. Then you've got Theresa May. And now they're ordering a warts and all inquiry into this affair. And yet in Australia, that noise again. The lights are on, but no one's home. Or they're looking like a twit. Or they're flying at 38,000 feet up in a private jet on our dime, while I've got friends who are dying and who've lost their lives. So something's got to give. And I want to remind Malcolm Turnbull, I'll challenge him today. Malcolm Turnbull, sir, I ask you this question. Andy Burnham, former Secretary of Health of the United Kingdom, spoke about institutional resistance blocking him from helping. And he's basically come out, now he's out of politics, and help force an inquiry along with this. Well, I want Malcolm Turnbull to match them and apologise and actually do much more. I want them to get on with work that they should have been getting on with 30 years ago, okay? So basically, let's see Malcolm Turnbull apologise, or how about this for a message? SOS Bill Shorten. Who will be, I don't know if Bill Shorten, who's the opposition leader, knows anything about this disaster, Australia's worst medical disaster. Sir, Mr. Shorten, would you be our Andy Burnham? Which politician in Australia will be the Andy Burnham for an estimated 20,000 families that, quite frankly, had been destroyed